One of the best traditions in baseball continues here as the Atlanta Braves and Milwaukee Brewers face off against each other in the Little League Classic. We welcome you into coverage of our baseball game of the week. I'm Preston Vargas here on Three's a Crowd with another live stream here. It's the Braves taking on the Milwaukee Brewers in the Little League Classic. Milwaukee looking to sweep the Braves to extend their National League or Major League Baseball best record to 82 wins and 49 losses, and to get their fourth straight win. Right now they are 7-3 in their last 10 games. Atlanta 3-7 their last 10 games. So going in the opposite direction now, but the Brewers enjoying a 7-game lead over Chicago for first in the Central, and they'll play each other. I think it's a 4-game set. Yep, starting on the 31st of August, so that'll be something to watch for there. The Braves, they're leading the division's cut down to 2.5 games against the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Phillies, they're one of the hotter teams in baseball right now. Winners of their last 9 games, getting back in the mix for the divisional spot, and they have the Braves in a 4-game set from Friday, September 4th through Monday, September 7th. So that's going to be something to watch for there in terms of the divisional races coming down the stretch, and also the wild card races as well. Atlanta knows they can't lose much more ground that they have. And now we take a look at the starting pitchers. On the mound for the Braves is going to be Taylor Mahle, who came over in a trade at the deadline. So he's 1-1 in his starts this season for the Braves. 4-10 record overall this year with a 1.45 ERA. It's definitely something to watch for there for the Braves. They need to get back on track here. And they have the Dodgers coming up in 3-game set at home. So that's going to be another crucial series for the National League playoff race. We will have Dodgers-Braves Tuesday night at 7:15. Make sure to tune into that here on the channel. And on the other side for the Brewers, they're starting Shane Drowan in his last outing. Only 2 pitches against the Mariners. Gave up a hit, no earned run, 1 strikeout. Did not get to a decision. So he comes in with a 6-4 record, 6.86 ERA, and 99 strikeouts on the year. So we'll take a break here, and we'll have first pitch coming up next. All right, we are back. Before we get to the starting lineups and the game, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more streams like this. So, Michael Harris leads us off for the Braves. Ron Acuna Jr. batting second. Matt Olson batting third. Ozzie Albies in fourth. Drake Baldwin, the designated hitter, batting fifth. Lane Thomas batting sixth. Mauricio Dubon batting seventh. Austin Riley batting eighth. And Sean Murphy batting ninth. And of course, the Atlanta Braves are facing off against Shane Drowan. Like we said, in his last outing, only went 2 innings, only allowed 1 hit, but no earned runs. And of course, talking about the setting of this one in Willamsport, Pennsylvania, it's all exclusively Little Leaguers at the game and their families. That's what makes it special for these guys here. They did play their slate earlier today, and they all ended around 5 o'clock or so they could get to the ballpark. The ones who didn't play today got to spend the day with the players who came in this morning. So we'll see if they can get out of their slump that they've had. They're trying to avoid the sweep here on the road against the Milwaukee Brewers, who won the previous 2 games in the series. So 15th start. He has 11 games as a reliever this year as well. So here we go. The pitch to Harris. We are underway. The swing and a miss to start the ball game. Michael Harris from DeKalb County, Georgia. Played in their Little League system. And here's a ground ball. It's a fair ball, first base on a hand throw, and Drowan steps on the bag to get the first out. So let's get the starting defensive alignment for the Brewers. The battery is Shane Drowan, and the catcher, William Contreras. Infield with Andrew Vaughn at first, Bryce Terang at second, David Hamilton at third, and Joey Ortiz at short. Outfield in left, Jackson Chorio, center fielder. Center fielder is Garrett Mitchell, and the right fielder is Jake Bowers. So here's Ron Acuna Jr. up to the plate. First pitch to him. It's a foul ball. Ron Acuna Jr.'s hometown of La Guaira, Venezuela. 0-1. Pops it up at a play. Oh, that's a pitch low inside. That's going to be a pass ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Acuna. One, 2. Outside. Ball 2. Now the 2-2 to Acuna. Opposite field, foul. .743 OPS this season, .231 batting average. Missed some time on the injury list. 2-2. High outside. Ball 3. And 3-2. This is low. Ball 4. Acuna will be the first base runner. A 1-out walk for him. And a runner on first for the Braves, Matt Olson. Coming up next. So Matt Olson steps in the left-hand batter's box. It's the first pitch. Inside pitch. 1-0. Matt Olson playing it for his hometown Atlanta Braves. Longtime Oakland A as well. 1-0 to Olson. That's on the ground to second. Underhand throw to short to get Acuna at second. The throw back to first in time for the double play. That side is retired. No one left out. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we come back. All right, we are back. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the best team in baseball right now. Jackson Chourio leads off in the top of the first. Then Bryce Terang batting second. William Contreras batting third. Jake Bowers batting fourth. Andrew Vaughn batting fifth. Christian Yelich is the DH batting sixth. Joey Ortiz batting seventh. Garrett Mitchell batting eighth. And David Hamilton batting ninth. So yes, Jackson Chourio has been one of the more elite players so far with 17 homers, 50 RBI on the year. Tyler Mahle starts for the Atlanta Braves, 18 with the Giants, and 3 starts with the Braves. His ERA has been much better since coming over from San Francisco. So here we go, the righty Jackson Chourio in the game against the righty Tyler Mahle. First pitch taken for a strike, strike one. Jackson Chourio, did he play in the Little League World Series? 0-1. Swung and missed to that one. Down to an 0-2 count now. His favorite athlete growing up, Jose Bautista. There's the 0-2. And Chourio fouls it off to the right side. That is fouled off. Third base side. And that's chopped to third. They're to first in time. One away, and now let's take a look at the Atlanta Braves starting defense here. The battery with Tyler Mahle. The catcher tonight is Sean Murphy. Drake Baldwin is in the designator, the normal catcher. Drake Baldwin the DH spot. Infield with Matt Olson at first. Ozzie Albies at second. Mauricio Dubon at short. Austin Riley at third. Outfield with Lane Thomas in left. Michael Harris in center. Ronald Acuna Jr. in right field. Here's Bryce Terang in the left-handed batter's box. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Strike one. Oh, 1. That's a ball outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 that is fouled off third base side. Bryce Terang from his hometown of Corona, California. Played Little League there. 1-2. That's a ground ball to second. Throw to first in time. 2 away for the Brewers in the bottom of the first. Now William Contreras comes on here. It's the younger brother of Wilson Contreras, won a World Series. Former Chicago Cub, St. Louis Cardinal, and Boston Red Sox. And that pitch outside, ball 1. And 1-1. Two 2-0. Fouled off, 2-1 count. Here we go, 2-1 now to Contreras. Here's the pitch. That one's down, 3-1. So there are no ABS challenges tonight. So apparently this ballpark isn't equipped for that. 3-1. That's a ground ball to short. They're the first in time. 1-2-3 inning here for the Brewers in the bottom of the first. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. So we go to the top half of the second with Ozzy Albies at the plate here. So takes that for a ball, 1-0. And Albies pulls that one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 to Albies. Chases that one. That's a ground ball to short. The first is close, but it's not in time. Albies reaches on an infield single. And the Braves have a leadoff runner at first with no one out. So Drake Baldwin, the DH at the plate here. First pitch inside, ball 1. Here we go, the 1-0 here to Drake Baldwin. Called strike. 1-1. And pitch in the middle called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Let's chase high inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off opposite field for Baldwin. Two. Swung and a miss. Strike 3 went away here. So now coming up for the Braves here is going to be Lane Thomas. 228 batting average, 4 homers on season. Takes the first pitch for a base hit into center. Albies goes to second, and the runners on first and second for the Braves with 1 away. So here comes Mauricio Dubon coming to the plate here. 7th-year player from Honduras. Runners at first and second. The first pitch. Dubon sends one deep to left, and that is hooked foul. Saw a good pitch there for Mauricio Dubon. There's the 0-1. Now misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So I can trust was prepared for in case someone was going to steal. One. Dubon sends one to right, and that will fall for a base hit out of play for a ground rule double. And that will score one. The Braves lead it 1-0 as Albies comes to the home plate. Runners on second and third with one away here in the top of the second. So there's a great play there, opposite field hit. Just hit the right of the warning track and then bounced out of play. So here comes Austin Riley, the 8-hole hitter. Runners on second and third with, that's going to be a foul down the third base side. Second on third, one away. So the 0-1 to Riley. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1 to Riley. Misses high. 1 ball. Or excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. Low inside, 3 balls, 1 strike to Austin Riley. Now the 3-1. That is going to be ball 4. And that loads up the bases with 1 away for the Braves here. Now Sean Murphy comes to the plate. Now it looks like they'll have a meeting on the mound here. Make sure everything's all right with Shane Drawn. So the bases are loaded for Atlanta. So the mound meeting is over. Ready to resume play. Top of the second, 1 away. Sean Murphy at the plate. Only a 132 batter on the year. It's the fill-in catcher. That one misses low. Ball 1. He has no homers, no RBI on the season. Been up consistently since August 5th. Murphy fly or pop up first base side, and it is caught. So 2 away, and the bases still loaded for Michael Harris Jr. coming to the plate here. So 2 down with the bases loaded. That's pulled in for a strike, 1-0. Oh, 1. He's chased out of there. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Harris fouls it off, stays alive. Count still no balls and 2 strikes. Michael Harris' favorite TV shows growing up, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry. 0-2. Chases that one. Strike 3 from Michael Harris. That will end the inning. So 1 run scores. They leave the bases loaded. We'll head to the bottom of the second with Jake Bauers due up when we come back. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the second inning now with Jake Bauers due up here. So this year for Bauers, 273, 23 homers on the year. Definitely one of the best players in this Brewers team. Did homer yesterday afternoon against the Braves. Goes to the plate here. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1. So 1-0. That one is going to be outside. Ball 2. Jake Bauers from Newport Beach, California. Played for the White Sox for his time in Little League. 2-0. It's called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike here. That's inside. 3 balls, 1 strike for Jake Bauers. Now the 3-1 to Bauers. Called strike. Loads up the count at 3-2. Here's the payoff. Swung on a miss. Strike 3 to Jake Bauers. So that's the first strikeout of the game. Getting the first 4 batters for Milwaukee. And now Andrew Vaughn comes to the plate Only 5 homers on the year, 305 batting average. So you can put the ball in play. And outside, ball 1. 2 for 6 in the, or excuse me, 2 for 5 in the series. Andrew Vaughn, hometown Santa Rosa, California. 1-0. And that misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 0. Hits the zone there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like Santa Rosa, just north of the Bay Area, north of Pomona. In that area of California. So here's the 2-1. And that is going to be a base hit to left field. And Andrew Vaughn, a 1-out single. That's the first hit for the Brewers of tonight. Now it brings up the DH Christian Yelich. One for 8 in the series so far. Went 0 for 4 last night, including a strikeout. And Yelich hits one up the middle, splits the gap. Another base hit for the Brewers here. So Yelich at first. Yelich will be at first, and Vaughn is at second. And now, took the first pitch that he sees, and now Joey Ortiz comes to the plate here. .249 battered, 7 homers, 38 RBI. Tyler Malley with runners in scoring position. Over 8 starts, 2 for 21. Batters are. So open to turn 2 in this one. Joey Ortiz at the plate, the right-handed batter. First pitch, ball 1. Joey Ortiz from Garden Grove, California. Down there in Southern Cal. That pitch called strike, 1-1. Joey Ortiz, not a big leaguer, would be a detective. 1-1. Low outside, ball 2. Tyler Mail, 11 ground balls, second, or 11 grounded into double play, second in the league. So Yelich is at first, Vaughn is at second. 2-1 outside. This on the splitter, 3 balls, 1 strike for Ortiz. (3-1). Misses high, then the bases are loaded with 1 out. It's another walk allowed for Mela, and they're going to have a meeting at the mound here before facing off against Garrett Mitchell. So already up to 30 pitches for Mel. Looking to get these guys out here. So Brewers 81-49, but 120 homers. Fewest fewest in baseball. Last team to finish with the best record and fewest homers, the 1959 Chicago White Sox, and they lost in the World Series. So they know how to put the ball in play. That's why the Brewers have been how they are. So checks one down, 1-0. Garrett Mitchell, hometown of Orange, California. He's got 363 batting average. Check swings of that one. Say did not go. 2 balls, no strikes to Garrett Mitchell. Favorite music artist, Drake. 2-0. That misses high inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Of course, there's no ABS challenges here at this ballpark. 3-0. Called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Garrett Mitchell. Here's a 3-1. Mitchell fouls it off. Counts 3-2. Now 3-2. Swung and missed. Strike 3 for Mitchell. Gets out of a 3-0 hole. And 3 straight strikes. Second strikeout tonight for Tyler Mal. Now we'll face off against David Hamilton, his 3rd year. It's a great strikeout there. As Hamilton comes to the plate. First pitch takes one down. 1 ball, no strikes. Hometown for David Hamilton, San Marcos, Texas. 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Now 2-0 to Hamilton. Misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. So it's Vaughn at 3rd, Yelich at 2nd, and Ortiz at 1st for the Brewers. So Malley steps off. Here's a 3-0. Called strike. 3 balls and 1 strike for David Hamilton. Three 1. That is fouled off. Count is up to 3-2. And here we go, the 3-2 to Hamilton. Hamilton sends that to right. It is caught by Ron Acuna Jr. on the sliding play and saves potentially the lead for the Braves. So we'll go, and that man, Ron Acuna Jr., will be due up when we come back. What a play. All right, we are back. Brewers get out of or the Braves got a bases loaded jam to not allow a run here. So you go to the top half of the third inning. This is Ron Acuna Jr. walked his first time up. He made the play in the right field in the sliding catch. This count is 1-1 now. Acuna 744 OPS, 231 average, 13 over 65 RBI. He did miss some time earlier this season. Well, it comes off a draw, and it's a slow grounder. There's not going to be a play. And Acuna gets the first on an infield single. Now Matt Olson comes to the plate. That came right off the back of Shane Drowan. Interesting to see the exit velocity on that one. So it definitely struck Drowan in the lower back. The trainer's looking at Drowan right now. So looks like he's all right. That's the good news. So Matt Olson to the plate here with a runner at first and nobody out. They'll throw to first, try to get Acuna. Nothing to it there. That's called strike. 0-1. That's another good one there. No balls and 2 strikes. Olson fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2. Olson jams that one foul, third base side. So you look at this again on the sliding play there for Ron Acuna Jr. Oh, 2. It's Chase Grounder to third. Step on the bag at second. Throw to first is in time. Getting the double play. So Hamilton steps on to second. The throw to first. So 2 away now for the Braves. Five-three double play. That brings Ozzie Albies up to the plate. So that one misses outside, ball 1. One 0. Chases that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ozzie Albies' hometown of Willamsport, Curacao. One 1. Chases that one low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One 2. Outside. On the Change up, 1-2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Albies fouls that one off. Albies fouls that one off again. On the slider. Good battle going here. Two. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. So we go back to the top of the order for the Brewers coming up next. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the third now with the Braves leading this one 1-0. Over the Milwaukee Brewers as Churio comes to the plate, swings and misses at that one. Strike 1. ESPN interviewing Michael Harris as he's in center field right now. Now the 0-1. Churio, ground ball to first. Step on the bag. In time. So one away here for the Brewers in the bottom half of the first. So Terang at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Misses high. That is ball 1. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryce Durang. 2-0. Down the middle, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike for Bryce Durang. Two one to Durang. They check swing. Said he went. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Bryce Durang. Two two. Durang, that's going to be a base hit to right field. And a 1-out single for the Brewers here in the bottom of the 3rd. Looking to get on the board here for the first time tonight. Now coming up here for the Brewers is going to be William Contreras. 0 for 1 in the ball game so far. First pitch, high. 1 ball, no strikes. .725 OPS, .265 batting average, only 12 homers, 65 RBI. There's 1-1 to Contreras. Swing and miss to that one, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One two. Contreras fouls it off. Count stays 1-2. Looks like time granted to Contreras. One two. Fouls it straight back. So they'll try to check Bryce Durang at first. Does not bite. One two. Contreras fouls it off left side. Count remains. One two. Another one fouled off. Got a pretty good battle going on here. So through May, 40-20, best record in baseball. 35-35 since that. So a tough play for Albies to first in time. 2 away, and Durang will go into second in scoring position with 2 away. And now that brings up Bowers. to the plate. So Contreras retired. Bowers at the plate. Bowers sends one to right. That's going to land for a base hit. And Terang going around, going home, and he's in. And the Brewers tied up at 1 with 2 away in the bottom of the third. RBI double for Jake Bowers. And Milwaukee is now on the board. Great play there for Bowers as Andrew Vaughn steps up to the plate here. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Now the 1-0 to Vaughn. Called strike. 1-1. One. Down the middle, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Andrew Vaughn. The 1-2 outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So I got live football on right now. Titans and Seahawks about to kick off. So we'll have our final preseason games on Thursday. Make sure to tune into that. Check swing. Said he did go. So strikeout for Andrew Vaughn. 1 run scores for the Brewers. They leave 1 on at second. We'll go to the 4th when we come back. All right, we are back. Looks like a leadoff double for the Braves. That is Drake Baldwin at second. So Thomas at the plate. First pitch misses. Strike one. So you got a runner on second with one out. And that's a base hit to right. And it looks like that's going to be a single there. Runners in the corners now. Baldwin will go to third. So runners in the corners now with one away. Or excuse me, with nobody out. So here we go. Marcio Dubon at the plate, 1-for-1. This one, Dubon pops it up third base side. And that's going to be out. Fly out to shallow center on the first pitch. One away. Runners in the corners here. So here you go. Riley steps in here. First pitch. That's a broken bat foul for Austin Riley. He walked his first time up. On some breaking news, Rob Manfred announced it's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays and Chicago Cubs playing in next year's Little League Classic on a Thursday. So the 0-1 to Riley. Swung and missed at that. Count is no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2. Misses high. Ball 1. One, two. Swung and missed. Strike 3, 2 away here, the top of the fourth. Fourth strikeout for Shane Drouin tonight. Now the runners are in the corners here. Here's a pitch. Misses high. 1 ball to Sean Murphy. 0-for-1. 128 batter on the season. One-oh. It's a soft grounder to third. Oh, and it looks like Hamilton slipped and a run scores for the Braves. Should have been a routine ground ball. And the Braves take a 2-1 lead on a fielding error for Hamilton. It just slipped there. So they said it was a hit. So runners at first and second with 2 away. So 2 away. Runners at first and second. Michael Harris back up. He fouls that one off. Third base side. Oh, there's a fly ball to center, and it is caught for the third out. Bottom half of the fourth coming up. It's 2-1 to the Braves. All right, we are back, bottom of the fourth now with the Braves 2-1 lead over the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch to Yelich is a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0. Called strike. One 1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Low outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's a 3-1. Outside, and a leadoff walk for Christian Yelich. Ortiz at the plate. First pitch is a grounder to short, throw to second in time, throw to first, also in time for a double play. So double play there gets 2 away for the Brewers in the bottom of the fourth. And now that will bring up Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1 in the ball game so far. And, oh, we got a bunt attempt. Mitchell takes one on the wrist. He's going to go to first. Grimacing right now. So hopefully he's all right. A trainer comes out to look at him. .94-mile-an-hour fastball. Straight to the wrist. Looks like Pat Murphy's also out there as well. So let's see. Try to square a bunt, pulled back, it hit him. Looks like in the right forearm there. So Mitchell's at first with 2 away. As David Hamilton will come up to the plate here. With 1 on. With 1 on and 2 outs. So Mitchell staying in the ball game after getting hit by the pitch. And the first pitch called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, 1 to Hamilton. Down misses. Ball 1. One. Hamilton lines out to second to Albies, and that will end the inning. 1 left on. We go to the 5th. With the Braves leading 2-1, and Acuna is back up. All right, welcome back. Top of the fifth now. So it looks like Garrett Mitchell seems all right. As Acuna bats, it looks like Garrett Mitchell's just pulled out of the game. Luis Lara replaces him at center field. So hopefully that's not too serious. Acuna is at the plate, takes that one outside, ball one. Acuna 1 for 1, single and a walk. His third time in the order here. 1-1, misses low inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. That one will be high. 3 balls, 1 strike. So it looks like Garrett Mitchell is going to leave the ball game here. Head back to the clubhouse. And Acuna draws a leadoff walk here in the top of the first, or top of the fifth inning. So you look at the race for the best record in baseball. The Brewers now 81 and 79. Dodgers have pretty easy schedule coming up. They do play the Braves. The Braves have a tough schedule. So do the Cubs coming up here. Cubs have the second hardest strength of schedule remaining. Olsen swings and misses at that one. Strike 1. Olsen's 0 for 2. Favorite athlete growing up, Chipper Jones. Of course, grew up, born and raised in Atlanta. And drawing throws to first. Try to get Acuna. Oh, 1. That one misses high. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike for Matt Olson. Here's 1-1. Check swing. Did not go. 2 balls and 1 strike for the Braves here. Two 1 to Olsen. Swung on a miss at that one. On the slider, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shane Drone, 4th straight start with the ground into a double play tonight. Two. Drone's going to throw to first again. Acuna doesn't bite there. Now 2-2 to Olsen. Outside, Acuna goes into second, and he is not in time. So Acuna into scoring position. His count is full at 3-2. Great steal there for Acuna. That is stolen base number 17 on the year for Ron Acuna Jr. And time called by Olsen. Looks like Grant Anderson warming up in the Brewers bullpen. And the 3-2 pitch swung on a miss. Strike 3. It went away for the Braves. That's the 5th strikeout for Shane Drowan on the evening. So Albies comes back to the plate. Runner at first. So runner at first, or excuse me, runner at second, no, with one out. Albies hits one over the head of the shortstop Ortiz. And Acuna thought about going home. Throw to third and he is out. Ronald Acuna Jr. initially thought he was going to come home, but he applied the brakes a little bit too late, and when he retreated back to third, he was thrown out. Let's see. So he went in. He's about halfway home, and then he's told to go back. Oh. Try to swim back in. So Drake Baldwin at the plate, 2 away, runner at first. He fouls that one back. Oh, 1 to Baldwin in the dirt. So let's take a look at that one again. An opposite field hit. Acuna pumped the brakes. They couldn't get him at third in time. So count 1-1, runner at first. One. Didn't take there. Ball 2. Favorite athlete growing up for Drake Baldwin was Prince Fielder. 2-1. Called strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Baldwin fouls that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it looks like Albie's taking off for second. Ozzy Albies 2 for 6 on stolen bases this year. 2-2. Swinging out of the zone, fly ball to left, and that is caught. The third out, halfway through this one, Braves with a 2-1 lead over Milwaukee. We'll be right back after this. All right, we are back. Braves leading this one 2-1 over the Milwaukee Brewers. So we're in the bottom of the fifth here. So looks like Tyler Mahle's still in the game for the Braves. Getting another inning here as he faces off Tyler Jackson Churio. Grounds that one to short. They're the first in time. It's the first pitch out for Jackson Churio. Now Bryce Terang comes to the plate here. 1 for 2. It scored the only Brewers run of the game. Getting a lot of splitters there for Mahle. 2 flyouts, 8 groundouts, 3 strikeouts. That's how he's been throughout this game. In 4 1/3, only 4 hits allowed. So here's Bryce Terang. Takes first pitch for a called strike. 0-1. Favorite food for Bryce Terang, Korean barbecue. 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. And he picks up the strikeout there. 4th of the night for Tyler Mahle. Now William Contreras back to the plate, 0 for 2. Definitely chased at that one there. Here's pitch outside. Ball 1. 724 OPS, 265 batting average. 12 homers, 65 RBI for William Contreras. 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Contreras fouls it off, 1-2. One, 2. Contreras, that's going to be a base hit to center. A 2-out single for the Brewers here in the bottom of the 5th. So Jake Bauers will come up here. Run on first and 2 away. So a reminder, Braves baseball continues Tuesday as we will have their game against the Dodgers at home. Tuesday, 7:15 Eastern here on the channel. Make sure to tune into that. So Bauers comes to the plate. First pitch taken for a strike. Strike 1. No 1. Bauers fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes for Jake Bauers. He had a single and drove in the only run for the Brewers in this ball game. I'm driving this run here. The 0-2 grounded to second. Easy play to first as we end the 5th. Braves still lead at 2-1. They leave a runner on. Lane Thomas due up for the Braves when we come back. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning with the Braves leading this one 2-1 over Milwaukee. So I think we have a new pitcher, yes. So Jarwin's day is done. This is going to be Grant Anderson coming into the game here. The right-hand pitcher. Looks like Chris Sale is in the booth with the ESPN crew. Lane Thomas at the plate takes that for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So they're showing Chris Sale early in the day. Signing some baseballs for kids. So it looks like the umpires are meeting talking about something. Don't know what's going on here. So, Thomas is saying that the pitch might have hit him. I'll have to see a replay of that. Looked like a strike. It's called a strike and a hit. Let's see. The first pitch, yep, bat was outside. Second pitch was a strike. No, nothing hit there. What is... Potential catcher's interference. So batter's foot hit the catcher. So it looks like Walt Weiss is talking to the umpires here, asking for an explanation. So let's see. Oh, the catcher stepped on his foot. Oh. He steps off. So 1-1. That's down the middle for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lane Thomas. 1-2 pitch. That's a chopper to third. Tough play to first is in time for Lane Thomas. 1 away. So now this will be Mauricio Dubon back to the plate here. 1 for 2. Chases that one. That'll be strike 1. Hit an RBI double to get the first runner in for the Braves. So that's called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike for Dubon. 2-1. That misses low. They're saying 3 balls and 1 strike here. Here's the 3-1. That misses inside. Ball 4. 1 out walk for Mercio Dubon. Now Austin Riley comes to the plate here. 0 for 1. He had a walk as well. So Austin Riley with an 0-1 count. Here's the first pitch outside. That is ball 1. Oh, that's a big lead there. Throw to first is not in time. So Bond's at first after drawing a walk. And another big lead, short hop. Won't get there. A big hop there. The pitch is a swing and miss. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Outside. Pickoff attempt for the catcher. Won't go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 1. Riley fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Austin Riley. Three, 2. Riley fouls that down third base line. So Bond's decided to take off there. So good battle going here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Austin Riley with 1 away. And here we go. The 3-2. Three, 2. Riley, fly ball to left, and that will land for a base hit. And Dubon will head to third, and he's in with runners in the corners for the Braves. Dubon will be at third, Riley at first, with Sean Murphy coming to the plate. 1 for 2 in the game so far. Chance to add to the lead here for Atlanta. Sean Murphy at the plate here. First pitch to him. It's a strike. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 to Murphy. Check swing. And stolen base for Riley. It's 2 runners to score in position here. One one. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one. Outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Chris Sale, 8 homers allowed. Him and Mizrowski faced off against each other back on Friday. Fortunately, that wasn't the matchup here. Would have been a great one. It's called strike there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And 3-2. Called strike 3. So 2 away. Top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order now with Michael Harris. And it looks like Anderson is going to be taken out of the game here. So we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th, 2 runners on. Michael Harris grounds it to first, and everybody's safe. Run scores for the Braves. A bobbled ball there by Andrew Vaughn. Now runners in the corners. Braves take a 3-1 lead. Or they extend the lead 3-1. So Vaughn could not field the glove. or could not feel the ball. It should have been a routine out at first to end the inning. So Cunha comes to the plate here. That one misses outside. Ball one. One zero. Acuna sends one to left, and that is going to be caught for the third out by Chourio. So we head to the bottom half of the sixth with the Braves leading this one 3-1 over the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we are back. We are in the bottom of the sixth inning here, where the Brewers are up to the plate. With Andrew Vaughn, takes a strike on the first pitch. Second pitch, outs down and inside. Ball one. Andrew Vaughn 1 for 2 in the ball game so far. It's 1-1. That is another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 1-2 pitch. Vaughn, that is going to be an opposite field base hit. Has a chance for 2. Acuna, nope. He's going to stay at first for a single. And a leadoff single for Andrew Vaughn. Christian Yelich due up now. So Pat Murphy, they're going now 24-25 NL Manager of the Year. Will they win 3 straight? We'll see. So Christian Yelich up to the plate, takes that for a strike on the fastball, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off. 0-2. And pitch outside. 1-2 now. So NL Manager of the Year odds right now. Walt Weiss is the current favorite right now, with Pat Murphy, Torey Lovello, Don Mattingly also up there, along with Craig Counsell. So now one misses outside, but it's fouled off. 1-2. Of course, Walt Weiss in his first year as the Braves manager. 1-2. That one misses high. 2-1. Or excuse me, 2-2. It's a ground ball to second. Oh, that's thrown off Vaughn's head. And it goes into left field. Vaughn shakes that off, so that has to be a throwing error. Olsen, it looked to be a routine grounder for him, but he threw it in the back of Vaughn's head on the way to second. So that's a routine chopper. Oh, just unfortunate. So Walt Weiss comes out onto the mound to take Tyler Mahle out of the game. Bottom of the sixth. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Nails night ends after 94 pitches and only 1 run allowed. Take a break. Be right back. All right, we are back. Top of the seventh now between the Braves and the Brewers. So DL Hall into the game now for the Brewers, facing off against. Let me pull it up here. That's a swing back, fouled off. This is Matt Olson up here for the Braves. DL Hall in the game, 0 for 2. Or he's 0 for 3 of the ball game so far. Favorite athlete growing up, Chipper Jones. Swung and miss, strike 3. And Olson strikes out for the second time tonight. Now Ozzy Albies comes up, 2 for 3 in the ball game. So here we go. First pitch called strike. 0-1. If not a big leaguer, Ozzy would work with animals. Chases that one. 0-2. Oh, 2. And that ball is passed. 1-2 now. One, 2. So that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Albies fouls it off third base side. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3 for Albies. 2 away. Here at the top of the 7th. Now Drake Baldwin will be next up to the plate. So that pitch outside, ball 1 on the slider. One 0. Check swing is a strike. 1-1. One. Outside 2-1 on the curve. So 2-1. Baldwin fouls that one off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Baldwin chases that one. A fly ball to left. And Chourio will stop on the track and make the play. Stretch time, bottom of the 7th. It's 3-1 with Hamilton due up for the Brewers. All right, bottom of the 7th here for the Brewers coming up. It looks like I got a tarps off section with the kids. David Hamilton up to the plate here. Takes that pitch for a strike. Hamilton's 0 for 2. Fuentes still out there for the Braves. The pitch down the middle, 0-2. Hamilton's behind 0-2, fouls that off. Stays alive, count still 0-2. And a fly ball left field that is caught for the out. First out of the bottom of the 7th for Hamilton. Back top of the order now with Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in the ball game. So he's got to get something going here if the Brewers want to come back. Swings at that pitch, 0-1. So 0-1 pitch. Misses low, 1-1 the count now. One fouled off. Counts 1-2. Here's 1-2. That's a slow grounder to short. Throw to first is not in time. Chourio beats out the tag, and he is aboard with 1 out. So Terang back up here, 1 for 3. So the first pitch outside, ball 1. So 1-0, down the middle, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Terang pops it up, left field. It is caught, out 2. So here's William Contreras, 1 for 3 with a single in the game. Here's the 0-1. Terang fouls that one off. 0-2. Terang with a base hit to right. Olsen tried to get there at first to stop it, but he got by him. Now runners on first and second with 2 away in the bottom of the seventh inning. Good job getting past Olsen there as Jake Bauers comes to the plate here. So Contreras will go to second. Or, excuse me, Churio will go to second. Contreras is at first. Remaining at the mound right now. So Jake Bauers, he's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Looking to tie this one or potentially take the lead here. Struck out once. So Contreras in the box. First pitch is called strike. Strike 1. And the slider there. So 1 outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled off. So Jake Bauers' career home runs. He has a career high 23 this season, only 7 last year, 12. His previous career high was 12 with Milwaukee in 22, with the Mets, with the Guardians in 2019. So he's definitely having a breakout year. Trainers are coming out to check on Bauers after he fouled that pitch off. So it came off his ankle on the foul ball. So you take a look at this again. Oh, that came off the inside of his ankle. That's why the batters wear shin guards. I mean, it should be all good. Count is 1-2, with the runners at first and second with two away. Here's 1-2. Misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Swung on a miss to that one. Strike 3. Jake Bauers limping slow as he walks off. We'll see if he stays in the game here. Lane Thomas do it for the Braves in the 8th. All right, top of the 8th. Braves lead at 3-2. Looks like a new pitcher for the new batter and new pitcher. Mike Yastrzemski will relieve Lane Thomas as pinch hitter. So that pitch is down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Into the game now for Milwaukee is Bryce Wilson. 1-1. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 1-2 pitch for Mike Yastrzemski. Yep, misses high. 2-2. Check swing. He went. So leadoff strikeout for Mike Yastrzemski. Now Mauricio Dubon comes back to the plate. 1 for 2 in the game so far with a walk. Dubon in the game. That one misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. Dubon 709 OPS, 269 batter, 10 homers, 62 RBI. 1-1. Another called strike. Or misses low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Dubon fouls it off. No balls, or 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's popped up second and caught second out. Mauricio Dubon goes down and Austin Riley comes to the plate. Here's Riley up to the plate. He fouls that off. Right field side. Yo, 1. Swung and a missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Austin Riley with a single and a walk in the game. 0-2. That one misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Riley stays alive, fouling that one off. So 1-2. Riley, that's a ground ball to left and a base hit. 2 out single for Austin Riley with 2 away. Now Sean Murphy comes up to the plate here, looking for some insurance runs. Sean Murphy's 1 for 3 in the ball game with an RBI. Looking to send Austin Riley back. Looking to send Riley in from first. His first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Sean Murphy, 1 for 3, single RBI. A 317 OPS. It's 1-0. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Austin Riley, 776 OPS in August, highest in a month this season. He's definitely struggled throughout the year. Fell all the way down to 8th in the order. It's a called strike, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Murphy pops it up for right field. And that will head to the seats. It looks like one of the families of the players are sitting. One, 2. Murphy fouls that off, stays alive for the top of the 8th. One, 2. Down miss side, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Little League Classic next year, like Rob Manfred said earlier, it's going to be Blue Jays and Cubs. There's 3 balls, 2 strikes now. And Murphy lines out to short. And we go to the bottom of the 9th, where Vaughn, Yelich, and Ortiz do up when we come back. Okay, bottom of the 8th now. Braves lead this one 3-1 over the Brewers. We're looking for some insurance runs here. Bottom half of this one. Just remember to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more streams like this. Football season is coming up, so we should have a lot for that. So still 6 outs to play with for the Brewers. That one's taken for a strike for Andrew Vaughn, strike one. A 1. Low outside. Dylan Lee is into the ball game now. 2.02 ERA, 33% strikeout, and a 6% walk rate. That pitch inside is ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a fly ball to right. And Acuna makes the play. 1 away in the bottom of the 8th for Andrew Vaughn and the Brewers. Christian Yelich up to the plate, 1 for 2. That first pitch misses high, ball 1. Did walk earlier in the game as well. Yelich swings and misses that one. 1-1 the count now. Yelich 1 for 2, single and a walk. 680 OPS. The 1-1 that's fouled off. One, two. It's fouled off, stays alive. Here's 1-2. That's a good one for Yelich. And a base hit into right center. Yelich rounding first, going into second. He is in for a 1-out double. It's a great pitch there. So Joey Ortiz at the plate takes the pitch for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to him. So that ball is passed. Yelich remains at second. Oh, 2. Ortiz swings and misses that one. Fouls that one in the mitt. So 2 away. Now Luis Lara back to the plate here for the second time. Swings to that one, strike 1. So Brewers tonight, 3 for 18 with runners on. 0-1. That's called strike 2. 0-2. Lara fouls that one off. Here's the 0-2. That's fouled off. Count still 0-2. Lara fouls that off, stays alive. Count still 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Lara. Outside. Ball 1. One, two. Misses in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Lara fouls that one off. Best winning percentage last 5 seasons as we got the 9 pitch the at bat to Lara. Lara, that's a fair ball down the line. And Yelich going to round third and come in to score. That might be a triple for Lara, and he is into third for an RBI triple. Milwaukee still trails it though, 3-2. Big clutch hit there for Luis Lara. It's a great one down the first base line. It just goes foul. So Gary Sanchez is going to come into the game here as a pinch hitter. Replacing Hamilton. So it looks like Walt Weiss come back out. It looks like they're going to bring in Raisel Iglesias when we come back. Okay, we are back. Raisel Iglesias is going to face off against Gary Sanchez here. Iglesias out there for trying to get a 4-out save. He has 26 of them on the year. So bringing the closer here in the bottom of the 8th. So he has 2 outs with a runner at third. That's a called strike. Strike 1 to Gary Sanchez. 10 homers this year, 216 batting average, mostly off the bench. Sanchez fouls it off third base side. Thought he had something going there. Oh yeah. One and two. Off the ball. The 1-2. Sanchez pops it up to the infield. And Dubon is there to make the play to end the inning. Harris, Acuna, and Olsen looking for insurance coming up after this. All right, we are back. We go to the top of the 9th now. From historic Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, at the Little League Classic. Here comes Aaron Ashby. Comes on trying to keep it a 1-run game. So I missed that one. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Harris, fly ball deep to right. It is gone. Michael Harris II, his first hit of the ball game, extends the lead for the Braves. It's 4-2. Big insurance homer for Michael Harris Jr. That was significant there. 380-foot shot to right. So here comes Acuna back up to the plate. No doubter at Bowman Field. Acuna takes that inside, 2-0. So Braves record when hit a home run, 61-27. No homers, 14-28. So that's a chopper to short. Throw to first is in time. One away. Matt Olson next up here. Olson fouls that one off on the first pitch, 0-1. Matt Olson's 0 for 4 tonight. He has a career-high 21st homer of the year. 0-1. Fouls off third base side. Olson struck out twice in the game. Went to avoid a third strikeout. And get on base here. Or potentially did what Michael Harris just did. Oh, 2. Says down. 1-2. Of course, as a reminder, no ABS challenges in this one. Don't know why they did install it here. I guess just a one-off game. 1-2. That one's low. 2-2. Outside. Loads up the count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 3. The third strikeout of the day for Matt Olson. I just saw this stat. So the Cubs beat the Mariners 19-2 on a day Bryce Miller started. Seattle has been outscored 41-2 in Bryce Miller's last 2 outings. 41-2. Of course, Mariners lost 22-0 to the Brewers in their series last week. So Albies with a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. It dips into the zone there on the curveball. 1-1. That's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Albies, fly ball to right center, and it will be caught. So Michael Harris with a homer. Top of the order coming up for the Brewers, looking to get something here for the win. We go to the bottom of the ninth when we come back. All right, we are back, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Football is back. Live college football on Saturday. We will have the Aer Lingus College Football Classic here on the channel. Jackson Jerry comes to the plate. Ricel Iglesias still on the mound, looking to get the looking at 4-out save here. And yes, I can't wait. It's ESPN just played the college football music. That means it is time. And 1-1 pitch. Churio fouls that off. So yes, North Carolina, TCU. Make sure to tune into that Saturday at noon Eastern. That's also before the Bears-Titans last preseason game for the Bears. Iglesias gets that one high. 2-2 the count now. 2-2, that's a ground ball. Base hit for Churio. So the tying run comes to the plate for the Brewers. So now Bryce Terrain comes to the plate, 1 for 4. So Churio is on board for a second time tonight. His first pitch misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. One-zero, misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Terrain. That's a pass ball. Churio's going to go into second. And he goes into scoring position here. Now the count's 3-0. that pitch. That's ball four. Four straight balls there to Terang. 2 on, nobody out. And William Contreras comes on. He has 12 homers, looking for the 13th to send the Brewers on for the win. $120 homers for the Brewers, fewest in Major League Baseball. William Contreras has 2 singles in the game. Contreras, deep to right, on the wall, it is caught in center field by Harris. And Chourio will advance to third. Great play there. That Contreras almost sent that out of the ballpark for a walk-off. Contreras slams his helmet down. It would have been a home run in 7 out of the 30 ballparks, including in Milwaukee. So Jake Bauer's on now. Runners on second and third with 1 away. Now 1 high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's 1-1 pitch. Called strike. 1 and 2. So 1-2. That's a check swing. It's played a second, played a first, in time for the double play, and that will end the ball game. What a play there for Dubon to force him out at second, then the throw to first, and the Braves avoid the sweep. Milwaukee, their 3-game win streak comes to an end. So Milwaukee still took 2 out of 3 in the series. The Braves avoid the sweep on the last day. So coming up for the Braves this week, they got a 3-game set at home against the Dodgers and 3 games on the weekend against the Rockies. For the Brewers, they will hit the road for a 3-game set against the New York Mets, then back at American Family Field to face the Texas Rangers for a 3-game set on the weekend. So we're just getting confirmation on the call. I think we should be good. So we'll stay here. So they say final. Call's confirmed. Runners are out. So thank you for watching this coverage of Three's a Crowd. Braves are 4-2 winners from the Little League Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Join us again. We will be on the show tomorrow. Tomorrow in the late morning at 11 a.m. for a normal show. We'll be talking about Daquan Wright potentially going to, or he has committed to LSU. We'll talk about the ramifications of that. We're back for another stream Tuesday night as the Dodgers take on the Braves at 7:15 Eastern. So make sure to tune into that. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Have a good evening.